So I just had an emergency playtest with the brand new Yonex Ezone 98. Obviously, I'm not fully recovered from my ankle injury yet. I went out and hit without putting any pressure on my ankle, just like some cross-court forehands, backhands, serves here and there, which went totally fine. Very happy about that. But yeah, the racket is very, very interesting to say the least. Now, from all the marketing material that I've been reading, it sounds like they've made it softer, mushier, and more forgiving, which is an interesting way to go, considering what a lot of the community had been saying about the previous Ezone, myself included. I don't know. But it sounded like that's what they wanted to do. So I was, open-minded going into the playtest, but definitely a little worried. Now, it's 6 points softer than the previous Ezone, which is kind of crazy considering how soft that one already felt. And they've added dampening technology. They've kept vibration dampening mesh. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the racket is very connected to the ball, because it's not. It's super dampened, super mushy, and feels really soft. They've kind of classified it in a way, but I don't think it's as bad as I was expecting it to be, considering what I'd been reading. I did bring out the DR98, which is one of the best feeling E-zones ever, which is also a really soft racket, like 58 RA. I think the new one's 59. It's a completely different feel. Like that E-zone is soft, but with good feel. This is soft, but mushy, so quite disconnected to the ball. With that said, that's the way they're taking the E-zone. I think I just kind of have to wrap my head around the fact that that's what they want to do with this racket. And I have to say that the racket is more forgiving, easier to use, and they've also done a little tweak to the design of the frame, which makes it feel faster, in my opinion. I'll talk about this in way more detail in the full review, at least full initial impressions review, because I can't really do a full review after just an hour of testing it. But it's a really impressive racket. I have to say, they've claimed to make it more powerful. I don't know if that's how I'd describe it. I think more easy depth, definitely. Like, it's, again, an easier racket to use. One thing that I really appreciated that I didn't even think the previous Ezone needed was it felt less launchy. Again, I think this has something to do with the design of the frame. And honestly, I never really felt like the previous one was launchy, but if it could get less launchy, that's how I felt the new Ezone 98 felt. So overall, I'm really impressed. The feel is not the direction I would have taken it, but if it's the direction they want to go, then I think they've made a good product.